Okay, guys and girls, I'm going to be talking about Julia Gillard today. She's our Prime Minister, for yous who don't know. I really want to get this, pardon me, I really want to get this out there because, you know, I've just had a guts full of her. She was on TV yesterday and she's got the crocodile tears welling up in her eyes and, you know, the quivering lip and, I don't know, was it an act for us to feel sorry for her? She makes me sick. She's going to destroy the Australians. She's going to, well, she's already started. They started out with a surplus, this government, the Labor government, and they've absolutely dragged us into the gutter. And she's on there and she's got the crocodile tears. What she's doing to the Australians, and she says that she wants to pay out the pensioners, give them more money, and the poor people, but in the long run everything will go up, and no matter how much they get paid out, they will be paying a lot more, and these politicians won't have to worry about it because they'll have plenty of money we'll be looking after them. And it's like that. You know, I should have made this movie when she first did it, that Kate Blanchett got on there, and what they do is they stick these factories, great big chimneys billowing out, and what they say is it's actually steam that billows out of these, but the factory that they had behind them was actually a factory in England that shut down 13 years ago, and here she is, little Miss Katie Blanchett, sitting in her $10 million mansion, telling us, oh yeah, we need a carbon tax. She should stick to acting. You know, these people they're just actors. They're nothing. They don't even know the meaning of getting out and getting their hands dirty, like the farmers and the people that really make this, and that they have every luxury. How much energy do they expend with their luxuries and their investments around the world and their $10 million mansions, and here they are sitting there telling us that yes, we need it because she thinks it's good. Well, Kate, stay with your movies, love. Another thing that Julia Gillard does is that she talks about people, climate change deniers. She calls people like me climate change. Well, Julia, I would much rather be a climate change denier than a climate change liar. You are nothing but a liar. It's all a big hoax. So go ahead, call me a denier. And call me a denier when I walk outside. I've spent so much money this winter on heating because it's been so cold. You're telling me about global warming. Oh, that's right, you changed the word, so now it's actually climate change and not global warming. And I go out there and sink up to my knees in mud because there's been so much rain. I cannot walk around here without having gumboots on because it's so wet. The driveway is hardly passable anymore because of the rain. So don't give me this shit. And the other thing is, she's going on about, they're talking about the media, you know, a lot of this crap that's coming out of the media, and that they should not tell so much. This is what she said. They should not tell so much crap, and they should, you know, spend. Julia, wipe your chin, because there's shit dribbling over it. Every time you open your mouth, there's shit coming out of your mouth. You are so full of crap. Every single word you tell us is a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax. And I will never call you Prime Minister, because does anybody else see the irony in that? Prime Minister? Well, I would think that she's an extremely substandard minister at best. You know what they remind me of is Gillard and Bob Brown, the Greens, because now Brown's pulling Julia's little puppet strings now. They remind me of those two people at a Thunderdome. You know, the little midget guy and the big goonie guy, and the little midget sits on the goonie's back and pulls his strings and tells him what he does. Well, that's what these two remind me of. Tweedledum and Tweedle even dumber. And she also said something to somebody said, don't think it was her, somebody said something to the effects about calling the Prime Minister names. Lying bitch, is that what they're talking about? How do you bring a country to its knees and treat the citizens of Australia with so much contempt to absolutely ignore their wishes and lie to them? You got in by default, we didn't vote you in, and you lied to everybody saying no carbon tax, and now you're slack, and now you won't listen to us, and then you talk about people, you don't want people calling you names. Like I said, comes to mind, lying bitch. Yes. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? She has whored out Australia. She's whored us out all over the world, and now it's time to close Australia's legs and get rid of the pimp, because that's all she is. She's a fucking pimp. I think that's all I have to say about JuLIAR. Save your crocodile tears for somebody else. When you're burying everybody all these people that are doing it hard now have only seen the tip of the iceberg by what you're doing. You make me sick.